In the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis reappoints Mr. John Allen as honorary consul in Toronto. Premier Brantley provides update on Alexandra Hospital expansion project, and Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court initiates pilot project in St. Kitts and Nevis with AI technology. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's the annual frame event at Quartz Optical, so don't miss out. Get up to 80% off your favorite frames. Call 466-1640 to book your free eye examination or book online at quartzoptical.com. Get that free frame today and pay later. It's the annual frame event only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Conditions apply.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has welcomed Mr. John Allen, a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, residing in Canada, as the Federation's honorary consul in Toronto. Global Affairs Canada issued an exequatur to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs approving the reappointment of Mr. Allen in said capacity. As an honorary consul, Mr. Allen will be expected to assist citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis in Toronto with a range of consular matters, as well as further the development of commercial, economic, cultural, and scientific relations between both countries. Mr. Allen will also be instrumental in continuing to network with the St. Kitts and Nevis diaspora community and collaborate on initiatives of mutual interest. He has a background in business development with skills in leadership and management, and is renowned for building relationships across cultures and institutions. St. Kitts and Nevis and Canada has had diplomatic relations since October 1983. The first consulate of St. Kitts and Nevis in Toronto was established in 1998, and Mr. Allen was installed as honorary consul at that time. And in other news, Premier of Nevis and Senior Minister of Health, the Honorable Mark Brantley, during his February 29th press conference, provided an update on the status of the Alexandra Hospital expansion project.
We have all that we need in hand. The government has put together a very small group of technical people, technical team within the government, and we will be shortly inviting various contractors to engage with us to determine the best pricing that we can get to proceed with this important development.
Brantley says the delayed project does not in any way affect the operations of the main hospital.
As I have said throughout, we recognize that this project has been delayed, but I emphasize for members of the press and the public that there has been absolutely no devaluing of the level and quality of health care that is being offered at the Alexandra Hospital. To the contrary, we have enhanced to a significant degree the quality of health care being offered. And so I want to disassociate the two issues. The absence of completion of the new wing does not at all affect the quality of care that is available in Nevis and continues to be available on Nevis.
The Alexandra Hospital expansion project broke ground in May of 2017, and construction began in May 2018 and was expected to be completed in 18 to 24 months, according to the Nevis Island Administration. The project is jointly funded by the Sugar Industry Diversification Fund, or SIDF, and the Nevis Island Administration. And in other news, the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, or ECSC, soft launched a pilot project which seeks to modernize legal processes at the High Court in Fort Lands, St. Kitts. This pilot project introduces advanced software designed to convert audio recordings of court proceedings into text in real time, leveraging artificial intelligence or AI technology. The AI-driven software developed by FTR for the record aims to efficiently produce official court transcripts, thereby addressing the long-standing issue of transcript backlog, which has affected the court's scheduling of matters and access to justice. Attorney General and Minister of Justice and Legal Affairs, the Honorable Garth Wilkins, said that this initiative represents a monumental shift in the ECSC's approach to resolving one of the most pressing challenges in the judicial system, promising faster, more accessible justice for all. Members of the Bar Council and the St. Kitts and Nevis Bar Association extended their profound thanks to the court for its innovative approach and dedication to improving the efficiency of the legal process. The ECSC is a regional court serving member state in the Eastern Caribbean, providing judicial support and ensuring access to justice. It has been at the forefront of addressing judicial challenges and improving the efficiency of legal processes in the Caribbean since 1967. And after the break, Leeward Islands debating participants discuss competition, and Olympic Committee hosts Women in Sports seminar. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new Flo, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
Hornsford's Value Mart IGA special.
Running February 22nd to March 6th.
Now our Value Club Blue Tax specials. Lace chips $8.99. IGA and the Central Everyday Salad dressing $10.99. Axe popcorn $7.99. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise $16.99. Blue Ribbon Ice Cream $32.99. Pearl Mix, Pancake Mix $12.49. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Ocean Spray Cranberry Drinks $11.99. Post Honey Bunches of Oat Cereals $12.99. Ensure $8.99. Rice-A-Roni Dishes $7.99. Hammer Toothpaste $14.99. Dawn Dish Liquid Soap $12.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Today, let Own Mortgage show you the way. Own your own, your family, your home, build it with pride. National Bank is right here by your side. With every step, with every loan, National Bank helps you find your own. Oh yeah, build your future today. Let Own Mortgage show you the way. Own your own.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Welcome back. The 2024 Leeward Islands debating competition is on the way at the Royal St. Kitts Hotel, with the first 2 debates of 5 occurring on Friday. At the end of day one, Team Nevis defeated Team Montserrat and Team Anguilla dominated Team Antigua, which would advance them to the semi-finals on Saturday. Ahead of the finals on Sunday, ZIZ News caught up with the participants and spoke with them about the competition so far. When asked about the topics chosen for this year's competition, Aquandre Robinson of CFBC and Rishikesh Rinivasan of Nevis described them as timely.
I feel like the topics are very relevant to the happenings of the 21st century, and they are some of them are controversial, but they are intellectually stimulating because, with a debate, you have multiple sides. It's not just the proposition and the opposition. Sometimes you have to go in between.
Topics are very, very interesting and I think very relevant to today's society. We have AI, social media, a lot of modern topics, and I feel that they chose very good representations. Helps the students' viewpoints to be heard across.
Kevin Omias of St. Martin and Percy Brown of Antigua and Barbuda spoke of their preparation for the competition.
Well, in preparing, firstly, there were different students selected from the different schools on our island, and we have different coaches who would send us to do research on the topic to come back and read the speech, see how we feel about the speech for us, and then we would go back and do more research and find information so that we're prepared for the rebuttal to rebut whatever our opponents bring.
Our preparations were very long. We had lots of meetings almost every day from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the night, and it took a lot, but we came together and we worked hard to try to write these scripts. So it was a lot of teamwork that had to come into play.
Kayla West of Montserrat, who competed against Team Nevis on day one, shared her experience in the competition.
I'm at LIDC. I've definitely learned a lot in terms of the judges' feedback, and I also hope to learn more watching the other debates. And it's been a great experience getting to meet new people, interacting with people from different backgrounds, cultures. It's been great overall.
Former LIDC participant turned coach of Team St. Martin, Haley Greel, spoke of the differences in the competition this year compared to previous years.
You see a difference in wordplay, you see a difference in stage dynamicism. You have more students that are being more performing, and they really give you something memorable. They leave you with something memorable. Whereas in the past, it was just very curt, very read from the script, and the rebuttal is where you get your arguments in, and so it's nice. It's different. They're spunky,
Winners from the semi-finals will head into the finals on Sunday and will be debating for and against the moot. The feminist movement has become focused on attacking men rather than equality of women. And in other news, ahead of International Women's Day, which is celebrated annually on March 8th, the St. Kitts and Nevis Olympic Committee, or SKNOC, held a Women in Sports seminar on Saturday in recognition of the contributions and advancements made by women in sports. The event was attended by various stakeholders within the local sporting fraternity, along with government officials and the Governor General, Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liburd, GCMG JP. During her remarks, the Governor General reflected on her time participating in the two occasions when St. Kitts and Nevis were Caribbean champions in netball.
Looking back, I always recall how I was inspired by Jean Pierre, the Trinidadian ace goal shooter and one of the best in the world at that time. She was graceful in her moves. She was poetry in motion. She was calm and poised. She was confident, efficient, and deadly accurate. So, you can imagine the joy, the jubilation, the celebration when we defeated and dethroned Trinidad in 1973 with Jean Pierre as one of their players.
Minister of Sport Honorable Samuel Duggins spoke about the benefits of equity in sports.
And in the realm of sports, as in all aspects of life, in fact, we must recognize the immense potential that lies within every individual, regardless of the agenda. Our commitment to promoting gender equity in sports is not just about leveling a playing field. It's about recognizing and harnessing the unique strengths and talent that women bring to the table. You see, when we inspire inclusion, we open the door to diverse perspectives and ideas, and a world of new approaches. The diversity becomes a source of strength, and it fuels innovation, it fuels creativity, and it drives the entire sporting community.
As it pertains to inclusion in sports, Minister with responsibility for social development and gender affairs, Honorable Iseline Phillip, spoke of the Unified Sports Program.
One of the things that I would have learned and come upon, as, Minister with responsibility for disabilities as well, is what we're doing locally in the area of unified sports. This is an initiative that came out of Special Olympics, where we actually have a sporting program where we join students with intellectual disabilities with athletes, student athletes who are mainstream abilities. And so what the Unified Sports Program does is bring student athletes with different abilities together to train together and to play the game together. And I think, this is really important, because what Unified Sports is, it joins people with and without intellectual disabilities on the same team. And it's inspired by the simple principle, which is that training together and playing together is a quick path to friendship and understanding.
The Women in Sports seminar was guided by the theme, Inspire Inclusion. And coming up, Haitian Prime Minister in Kenya to discuss UN mission. Stay tuned.
Attention, savvy shoppers. Brace yourself for the Bright Deals electronic sales boom at Orchard's Building and Neva Centers, where big savings are about to go. Get ready for the boom-bastic 25% off all electrical items store-wide for the entire month of March. From gadgets to lighting, now is your chance to brighten up your space without dimming your budget. Rush to Orchard's today and let the boom-bastic savings go. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new flow, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired. And it's all inspired by you.
Thank you for staying with us. On the regional scene, Haiti's Prime Minister is in Kenya to try to salvage a plan to have the African country deploy 1,000 police officers to the troubled Caribbean nation to help combat gang violence. We hear more in this Africa News report.
Haiti's Prime Minister is in Kenya to discuss a controversial deployment plan as his country grapples with the security and political crisis. The Caribbean nation has no elected representative. Giving a lecture Friday, Prime Minister Ariel Henry reiterated his 2021 pledge to organize elections.
Because of the violence, we cannot go to election. And one of the things that we aim is to have elections as soon as possible. Because we need election in order to stabilize the country. We need a democratic governance, in order to have people to come to invest in Haiti.
Kenya's president announced on Friday that both countries signed an agreement on the deployment of 1,000 Kenyan police officers. Nairobi agreed in October to lead a UN-backed international force to Haiti, but in January, the Kenyan High Court ruled the plan unconstitutional.
And coming up, 4 dead, including a child, after shots fired in Germany. We'll have the details when we come back.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Sconaiper, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health, featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the 1st and 3rd Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
And as we move on to the international scene, 4 people, including a child, have died in 2 shootings in northern Germany, with 1 soldier arrested in connection with the attack. Here's more.
German police are trying to establish a firm motive for a gun attack in the north of the country that left 4 people dead, including a child. A man understood to be a soldier was arrested in connection with the shooting after he turned himself in at an army barracks. The deadly assault happened in the early hours of Friday morning in the small community of Schessel, near the city of Hanover. A security operation was carried out near the barrack after the soldier surrendered himself. It centered on a car in which a petrol bomb and ammunition stocks were discovered. The area was declared safe after the vehicle was examined for explosive devices. It's believed there were 2 shootings at separate locations in the incident. While the motive remained unclear, police say they did not rule out a connection to a family dispute.
Up next in sports, Trinidad and Tobago qualified for men's 400-meter semi-final in the World Athletics Indoor Championships, and Cameroon coach Rigobert Song steps down. Stay tuned.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
First up in sports, Trinidad and Tobago track star Jereem Richards qualified for the semi-finals of the men's 400-meter at the World Athletics Indoor Championships in Glasgow, Scotland. Here's more.
Facing the starter's gun in Heat 3, Richards, the defending world champion over the distance, finished 4th in a season-best 47.04 seconds. This earned Richards a place in semi-final 1 as one of the fastest non-automatic qualifiers. Richards, though, will not be able to defend his title as he finished 4th in the semi-final 1 in a time of 46.64 seconds, meaning a new 400-meter indoor world champion would be crowned on Saturday evening.
Rigobert Song is no longer the head coach of the Cameroon national team. The news was confirmed by the president of the Cameroonian Football Federation. Here's more.
Rigobert Song, the head coach of Cameroon national football team, has announced his departure from the role. The news was confirmed by Samuel Eto'o, president of Cameroonian Football Federation. Song, a former captain of the Indomitable Lions, has been at the helm of the national team for almost 2 years. However, following Cameroon's elimination in the round of 16 by Nigeria during the recent African Cup of Nations held in Côte d'Ivoire, it seems changes were deemed necessary. Samuel Eto'o stated that Song had contributed significantly to the team, but unfortunately the team has not met its objectives under his leadership. As a result, the executive committee of the federation has decided not to renew Song's contract. The decision to part ways with Song was further confirmed by a letter by the Ministry of Sports dated February 28, which indicated the non-renewal of his contract. The minister expressed that it was not feasible for the state, as the provider of Song's remuneration, to continue his role as manager and head coach of the Indomitable Lions.
And when we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines. Recapping the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis reappoints Mr. John Allen as Honorary Consul in Toronto. Premier Brantley provides update on Alexandra Hospital expansion project, and Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court initiates pilot project in St. Kitts and Nevis with AI technology. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.